Konnichiwa.
Hello, because in case you're from Japan watching us, konnichiwa.
We're branching out from Antigua to Tokyo.
Antigua, not Antigua. All right. So last night or on Thursday, Project Runway Unconventional Materials Challenge. You want to know what happened? You'll hear it in 30 seconds. Brian, with his carny talent of being able to recap an episode in under 30 seconds.
I can't promise it this week.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm adding a PS, which is a first, and it's getting ambitious. But I think I can do it. But first, because you were late again today.
It's true, I was late today.
With my extra 15 minutes, I fashioned my own wallpaper necktie, just so you can see it, which is beautiful. So for my rundown, I'm going to be official. Wear it like a Red Lobster bib.
Anybody that knows 15 minutes isn't really late, it's really on time. Take your time. Okay, 30 seconds. Ready? Michael Phelps it. 1, 2, go.
Lexus Team Challenge started in a meatpacking district. Teams of 3 were predetermined. Ken was miffed. Lux mini collections were designed using wallpaper, groceries, and home goods. Alexandria tried to keep the peace. Ken flipped his wig. Tim was blunt and made sick due to material use. Sandro made a cameo, made amends with no vagina talk. Naked model rode in the hallway, stitched her own strap. Jeremy won. Kate was runner-up. Ken got lucky, and Sue had to walk. P.S. Contestants petted cats, walked on glass, and clavicles are the new cleavage.
31.6 seconds.
That was
even
good.
with the PS.
That was good.
You gotta keep it under 30 though. I love clavicles is the new cleavage. That's done. You almost hit my face. Just so you know.
I'm accurate. There we go.
Clavicles is the new cleavage. Today's Carney word of the day, and if you can use this word of the day, feel free to tweet us or comment on our Google Plus page. The word of the day is bail the counter.
What's that mean?
Bail the counter means when you're trying to leave somewhere quickly or you've got to bail. It's because if you get robbed, you get robbed at the carnival, I guess, people bail through the counter like they leave. See, look at my picture. There's a person bailing the counter, and it says, "Bye, Sue. You've bailed the counter. Bye. You stole TV time."
So who's doing the thievery? Is it the carnies themselves, or
well, people stealing from them, or like let's say you're getting caught doing something bad and you have to run fast. You bail the counter.
I see.
But I guess it could be anybody.
Well, if carnies are on a non-legit game, they could potentially do that in Bolting Town too, right?
Like if they're stealing from you when you're playing that horse race game.
Have you had that happen?
A carny steal from me? No. It's the girl that talks like Drew Barrymore. Oh my God.
We can't remember her name. That's One Eyebrow's sister.
Oh my God.
Karen.
She makes the best faces.
All right. So, try to use that word of the day if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Bail the counter.
Bail the counter. Showman of the week.
All right. So let's get into the headlines. And my showman of the week, showman, was an entire team.
Oh.
So Grown Up Daria, Kate, and Jeremy. Congratulations. Great collection. Actually not great, because Grown Up Daria's was just okay. If it was on a team that didn't do so well, it was just kind of meh. The other two, Kate's was amazing. I personally would have picked for her to win. It's very futuristic, and her model looked kick-ass and very savage in that.
With rice.
And Jeremy, who was gobsmacked with how good his own design looked. And was blinded by its luminosity.
I know. I'm blinded by its luminosity. Be blinded. It's awesome. Look at this thing. Look at my hair. If I wasn't wearing my hair today, it would not be hitting that.
Whose hair are you wearing today?
Shakira's and Cher's. Really, I think it's like half a Shakira, half a Cher, and maybe a little bit of Christina.
Am I next to Shakira?
I don't know.
Cher. No, that's.
Remember when you talk like that? It's my Shakira. You like it? Hips don't lie. Anyway. Moving on, D-hole of the week. You know who I choose as the jerk of this whole entire situation?
Who?
Because if you watch Project Runway, they do the best and worst designers. Heidi Klum, you're a jerk. Because she said, this is what she says. "I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Speak up. Speak up. Zach, can you hear them? And then Zach, because he's a jerkhole too, was like, no, I can't hear you. Whatever. You know why they can't speak up? Because they're embarrassed. Because they know one of them's going home, and they knew that one of them was gonna go home because one of them can't sew. Because they look like a jungle Smurf. I'm sorry, Sue. You're beautiful too, but you deserve to go home.
You still have to sell it.
Heidi, she's a jerk.
No, you have to sell it. They came in.
Well, they knew going in that like.
So outsell the other two, so you don't go home.
That's true.
If you're a bottom feeder, you got to fight. None of them did. It's annoying when people don't speak up, and you have to ask them to repeat things, and then it's just confusion, and nobody can keep with the pace.
I'm so over you right now. I'm over you, and I'm so mad I can't even look at you.
Like that, yeah.
Moving on.
Onward to top billing of the week goes to
go.
Sandro cameo. Thank you so much for coming back, even for like 30 seconds. To make nice with Ken, that was very sweet. And he gave a very calm and cool delivery.
I'm sorry, I'm emotional Russian. I pee in toilet.
That sounded like Shakira.
I'm sorry, I'm doing like 4 different ones. I'm sorry, I'm emotional Russian. I want to win. I don't know. I've lost it because he's...
Our final point with him, I think it gave pause for just like a millisecond that maybe Top Gun was going to use as rescue. I was hoping that they could tweak the rule so that he could, just to keep him on, but that ultimately was not the case.
I personally am writing a blog about how I feel like Sandro threw the competition because he knew he wasn't going to win, so check the website for that. Anyway, mud wrestling, whatever. Who listens? Whatever. Mud wrestling moment of the week, meaning biggest battle, Nadoy, San Mateo, Swedish Alexandria, and Ken talking about, this pisses me off to the highest degree. I am pissed off. No one is listening to me, and it's hard. It's hard when people are walking on glass, which no, nobody's walking on glass. They're walking on eggshells, not glass. You're walking on glass. Your feet hurt. You're walking on eggshells. It's like, oh, I've got to be sensitive. No, we're using the wrong metaphor, cliche type thing.
Renee, what's happening next week? It hit the fan this week, but what's going to happen next? Is it going to settle down? We're going to have harmony?
I hope that there's not as much drama. Let me just say this. Tattoo Sally, Helen, I'm sorry. I think we're going to go Alvitos into you. I think it's possible that Top Gun uses his save next week because it's about time in the season to save somebody. I think bottom there is Tattoo Sally and Justin, personally.
You're not a fan of Justin, are you?
I feel like I'm not wowed by him. So I think he's sweet, but I'm not wowed by him.
So is his nickname South Carolina? Is that where he's from?
I don't know. I'm going to nickname him Hat. He's always wearing a hat. He's the Hat.
We'll work on that nickname.
He's always wearing a hat.
Okay, headband.
I feel like my brain's not working. My headband might be too tight. Move on. What's your don't pull my hair.
It's looser.
Yeah. Okay, what about you? Who's gonna take it next week?
Who's gonna take it? I think Justin's gonna step up.
Really?
First 2 weeks he was really strong. The last 3 weeks, not so much.
Competition might be getting to me.
He's capable. There's other people who are not. So those people, grown-up Daria and the girl's name that we can never remember, Drew Bittmore.
Oh my God! And they're fighting, and I can't believe it. And she forever has this look on her face. Oh my God, they're fighting, and my headband's too tight, and I can't believe it.
She's going home, potentially.
I don't know if she's going home. She's real middle of the pack. She'll go home a little bit later, if you ask me.
Yep. But I think we both have said before, Helen, after her win, her co-victory with Kate, was either going to crash and burn or soar to new heights, and she's crashing and burning. Yeah. So she's going to have a meltdown moment, but they're also glamping, so we'll see who's out of their element. Ken might have another bad week.
Oh, glamping. I don't do camping. I don't do camping either. Ken, I feel like we're of the same. I don't camp. I don't like to listen either. I don't dress 40-year-old women. I like to dress. I dress only a 33-year-old woman myself. It's true.
You know who I wish was here for this competition? Ooh. Timothy.
Why?
Can you just imagine him running through the woods, barefooted?
Unicorn! Unicorn! Unicorn. That's it.
I would pay to see that. They probably cut a few trees down in order to make this design.
Sustainable. It's sustainable.
There you go. So we'll see what happens, and I wish Zach Posen would have better writing.
Posen.
His zingers are terrible.
Yeah.
So what do we have to look forward to? Him telling somebody that they look like a prom queen? That's the best he can do?
I don't know. Last year's, it looked like the morning after. What do you know about
the walk of shame?
Walk of shame.
Yeah. That's how he looks every week.
I know. His little fro. He has a Greg Brady fro, right?
Yeah, it's...
Greg Brady!
Doesn't work. And what was that bullnose earring thing, the door knocker he was wearing as his adornment?
That's probably fashionable. I'm Zach Posen.
It didn't work. Didn't work. Nothing he does works.
I know.
I need to research his stuff more.
Great. He has actually real great pieces. He doesn't make them for the plus size woman. Zach Posen, like being toilet.
34-year-old demographic.
I know, right? Not for 40-year-old women.
No.
I thought you said you had something controversial.
Controversy? Oh! Thank you. I almost forgot.
I was waiting for a controversy. I'm like, is it your wallpaper tie? I don't understand. Facebook told me because I posted that I thought that Alexandria was kind of cold, and someone posted on my Facebook that she got shingles while she was filming Project Runway. That's your inside scoop.
1 out of every 3 Americans develop shingles at some point in their lifetime, Renee.
How do you know that? That's a weird thing to know.
I'm old.
And they tell you
worry about stuff like that.
I have to worry about menopause, whatever. But yeah, she got shingles because it's generated from stress.
Who could be an advertiser for menopause? We should name drop right now.
Who could be an advertiser for me? Oprah. I always will just drop Oprah.
No, products.
Products?
Yeah.
Menopause depends.
People go into menopause and it depends?
Well, yeah, people that need fans, air conditioning unit. I don't understand. You put me on the spot. I have not been doing that. I meant, insure? Do I sound like a jerk? Is my hair on too tight? No, I mean, right? Well, don't they need Depends? The older people need Depends. Please send me back on the Ferris wheel so I can undo it.
We just reversed.
Did we just break up?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're only 5 episodes.
You gotta sell it.
What?
Sell it.
I did sell
Depends.
it.
To menopausal women. That's what you're selling. Depends.
Tell me, are menopausal women wearing Depends? Tweet me back at Carney Candy and let me know. Do they?
So since we're arguing now, we're going to leave here. We're going to go do our own competition with our own wallpaper.
It's true.
We're going to go to Whole Foods. And we're going to go to Ace Hardware and see what we can knock you out.
I know what I'm making. I'm making a pashmina.
Yeah?
Really? Oh no, I mixed up. Like being toilet. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you. Check back for my blog because I really do think that Sandro threw the competition. That is all. Thanks.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.